YouTube, what's up?
Oh, yeah.
Still doing it, still here. Even though this little camera thing never comes out, but we're still working. As you can see, we got just work everywhere. Got some cool stuff we're doing. Rocky 62, we got the underside and the inside floor coated in lizard skin. Lizard skin's my first time using this product. Pretty good stuff. I mean, I haven't tested it on the road, so I don't know how well it deadens sound or suppresses the heat, because they make a ceramic coating and then just a sound deadener. We use both of them on this car. So we'll see how well it actually works on the road, but it's pretty user friendly. It's easy to spray. Next, we're gonna be working on the firewall, doing a little shaving. And then once we get that all welded up, we're going to put the ceramic coating of that lizard skin up under the dash. We still got to coat the ceiling. The customer wants to spray the lizard skin up there, but honestly, I think the that Dynamat style material probably be the better choice for up there. To get you more mill thickness, and plus it has the like the aluminum coating on it to help with the heat. 56 Thunderbird, we're doing a full color change on. Was a yellow car, we're just doing it a new yellow. I'm not a huge fan of yellow, but this color is actually growing on me. It's kind of like a lemon drop color. It's a yellow pearl instead of just the dusty flat yellow that it was. So a little more exciting. We got all the jams painted, going through and lining everything back up, and getting it all blocked out, getting ready to do the exterior. All the extra panels are all blocked out, pretty much ready for paint, minus getting the hood fit on there. 6 tray we're working on. We put new lower quarters on, kind of rehab the upper half of the quarters. The customer had new quarters, but they were just junk. You see the definition in the factory quarter panels? This new stuff does not have any of this definition. It does not have the sharp body lines, the swoops, none of that. You'll end up losing all of that if you reuse it. Take a look. Visually burn that into your brain, how sharp that is. Now I'm gonna show you what the brand new quarter panels look like. What is that? Take a look. Take a look. What? Who did this? What did they use? They stamped that with a pillow? Jeez, man. And that's, like, look at the edges. Look, it's pathetic. Same with pretty much all the patch panels. We're cannibalizing a few fenders to make the fenders work. We're cutting up some good 64 fenders to get the sheet metal, the braces and some of the sheet metal out of them to patch up the lowers on the original fenders. Because I'm telling you right now, with all the headache I had on my car, getting all the gaps to work, I'll patch a freaking car like your grandma's quilt before I put new panels on. It's not worth it. They all fit like hell, and you end up having to cut them up and weld and add metal and stretch and bend and tweak and twist. I don't know what you're gaining by putting on a whole new panel, but it's really not worth it to me. So we're cutting up. I mean, this was actually cut off of I don't know where the fender went, but it was a brand new 64 fender that I actually went to California to buy, but the whole fender fit like crap. So I'm better off just cutting a section out of it to use it on here, because that's about the only thing that's worth anything. So 63's come along good. Got the whole underside of this one done. Powder coated frame, all new bushings. Underside is lizard skinned also. Inside is just black epoxy. Oh God, I'm embarrassed to even show you this car, honestly. You know, as you can see, I'm trying. I got straight edges out. I'm working on the inside. Just like I've said before, I'm my worst paying customer, so it's really hard to spend time on this when I got all these customer projects going, but we're getting there. As you can see, we got some of the body lines worked out. So this is OG fender, because like I said, that other fender we're cutting up was a fender I bought for this car, and it just fit terribly. It twisted as it came out like this, and you couldn't get it right. So OG fender, new door skin on the original door shell, new quarter panel. I actually had to weld a round rod on top of this door skin body line to get it to match up to the OG fender. And then you don't even want to know what kind of trickery I had to do on these gaps here. I had to do so much metal work, so much to get it to fit. To the point I was concerned that the moldings weren't gonna fit on here. So same with this, we had to cut this whole quarter panel open, move it out to get this gap to fit. Otherwise you could just reach in and open the door. We pretty much added, you could see a little bit of where it was cut. That's how much I had to stretch it. OG trunk lid. I never had a new trunk lid. We had to do a ton of work on these aftermarket quarters to get the trunk lid to even fit reasonable. And then once the gap was good, back here, it's a little wide up here, but I'm gonna live with it because the amount of work that it's gonna take to make that right is gonna be insane. So that's where I'm at with my project. Doing an Autometer dash cluster instead of the regular cluster. Gonna fill in all the blank spaces. B&M shifter. You know, all this stuff. And this is a new project we just pulled in today. It's kind of hard to even tell what it is, but it is an LS Monte Carlo that looks like it's been in some sort of high-speed police chase. What do you think, Jeff?
Yeah.
It's smashed up like the Dukes of Hazzard cars. Oh yeah, there's that new fender we cannibalized. Yeah, this poor thing is pretty much smashed on every corner. There's one fender on the other side that's reasonable. Other than that, this thing is pretty much toast. The few good things it does have is it is T-top car. The frame rails are not rusted on it. And this thing sat all winter, sub-zero temperatures, fired right up, no jump pack. So it's a pretty healthy running car. It's 87. But it needs one of everything. What we're doing with this one for now is we're just kind of roughing it out to get it looking a little bit better. I don't know if we'll actually get to painting this thing, but we'll do some of the heavy lifting for the guy. And he's got new quarter panels, new doors, new fenders, new hood. He's gonna need front and back bumpers. So if anyone has any hookups on LS front and rear bumpers and a header panel, possibly a headlight, let me know. And I don't mean hookups like we're looking for a deal. I just mean like if someone knows where they exist, because they're really hard to find. Got some juicy redness going on. Pretty crazy color. Full candy. Porsche 911 we're doing. Take you over and show you that thing. buffing it right now, which buffing is gotta be my least favorite. It's got some swirl marks in it just because it's the first stage of buffing. We still have to go over it with a couple more different compounds and pads, but sweet color. Was a silver car originally. Needed, you know, a fair amount of body work. It wasn't all smashed up, but it had, you know, typical dings and dents and stuff like that. But nice looking color. Wouldn't do it again, you know. What a pain. But yeah, that's some of the stuff we got going on. Figured I'd give you guys an update. Got anything to say, Jack?
No.
Never. You like the color?
Yeah.
It's cool. I got it all shined up today, washed it. Everything's all wet now. Tripping, slipping hazards. All right. See ya.